All right, look at that. Today is what? Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. Excuse me. It's early in the morning, on our way to work, trying to get a bag today. No, I'm joking. We are trying to get a bag, obviously. I think that's the goal every day. But yeah, we're potential another double upload. Well, we'll see. Well, I mean, it probably is because I'm recording this now. But yeah, we'll see if I like it. If not, it just goes in the vault. But yeah, we're I don't know. I feel like I need an intro segment before I start getting into whatever I'm thinking about, you know. But I don't have an audience yet, you know. I get 5 views at that, so it's like, I don't know. I guess I just gotta start throwing stuff to the wall and seeing what sticks, and that's kind of basically what this is. So we'll work on an intro. This whole thing is just like a workshop exercise, basically. It feels like a court-ordered or like a school assignment or something. Like, yeah, make YouTube videos, which I think there is some sort of, not YouTube videos, but some sort of programs where it's like, alright, you gotta show that you're improving. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, I want to talk about, let's see here. One thing I want to talk about is like time management. Kind of the opportunity costs that can sometimes come with that. I'll dive into that in a second. But yeah, because I don't know, for me, like, you know, when you hear time management, like when I was a kid, I always thought that just meant, you know, showing up, you know, like on time, you know, kind of like the saying, it's like if you're on time, you're late. It's like if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're like screwed or something like that, basically. Because I was always the kid that would, not for like, no, yeah, I was, I'll give myself credit. I was always the kid that would like show up early, you know, at least 15 minutes. Like for after school sports, oh my god, I was there like 30 minutes early. That's because I was kind of like that online generation, so it's like, it wasn't just like right after school, you know. It was, but it was kind of like a weird time, whatever, I digress. But yeah, it's kind of, I was always taught it's just, you know, show up, kind of sort of like that, look presentable, sort of that, that's kind of been drilled and instilled, even though I'm looking like this right now. But yeah, just show up early on time. But now, and I've always been the person, like, I can go with the flow, like, don't get me wrong, it's like, my friends will, like, pick me up, and it's like, alright, like, what are you doing at my house? He's like, get in the car. I'm like, alright, and we're just, like, I'll just go with the flow. Like, where are you going? I don't know. That's the other thing, it's like, when you're planning stuff, like, you're leaving, my mom's like, hey, where are you going? I don't know. Who are you seeing? I don't know, whoever shows up. You know, what's the plan? I don't know. You know, it's kind of like that stuff. But, I've always liked to keep, like, a packed schedule, you know? It's like, I want, like, every, like, almost, like, 15 minutes planned out for me. Because if not, I'm just gonna, like, just waste the time, you know? It's like, I need that, like, rigid schedule. And I guess that kind of comes from school, you know? Like, for me, I did, like, before school classes and stuff, so it's like, yeah, man, you're there 6:30 to, like, 3:30 or something like that, you know. And like every single class is planned out, and your lunch break and everything and all that. So it's like I've always like sort of not always thrived, but like mostly thrived with like a packed schedule, you know. And just like I'm trying to keep that up with college, but the other thing I'm realizing is like the coursework. Not that it's difficult, but just like a lot, you know, like a lot more time dedicated to studying, you know, which like I wasn't, like, you know, in high school when you had that one kid that she just never had to study, you know, like I studied for like big tests and stuff, but I mean I wasn't like constantly 24/7, And I'm realizing, especially this semester, it's like I need to do that a lot more now. You know, because some of these classes, it's like, oh yeah, like you're basically waiting on like just a couple big tests. You know, and that can be from anywhere from like 2 to 5 or 6. You know, and it's like, oh snap. You know, especially if you don't hit the ground running, you know, right at the gates. You fumble the first one, say 2 tests. Ooh, good luck with that. And you better not fumble anything else. You know, so it's like dang, it's like you have that moment where you're sitting, you're doing the calculating, what do I need for this, what do I need for this? And it's like, oh man, I gotta lock in here. Like I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be gone. But yeah, but more so, it's I've realized that with keeping like a busy schedule and doing a lot of things which I like, you know, especially this is time, you know, I'm young, try out new things, see what you like, see what you don't like, you know, and I've realized that with that there comes like a push and pull to it too, you know, it's because especially like I was like in high school, it's like, yeah, like join any club you want, you know, like, and I think that's the other thing that I've realized too, is because, like, especially in high school, like everything happens there, you know, it's like all the clubs you want there, all the sports you want there, not really jobs, but there's some like volunteering stuff, so I don't know if you want to count that, and then obviously you can work pretty close, you know, so it's like everything that you wanted to do, and then like work over there. If you did work, you know, I know a lot of kids that just didn't work in high school, you know, and now I'm realizing that with trying to keep up and like have like a loaded schedule, like I like, not everything is in one central location. So it's like I have, you know, like, you know, I got some online classes. I got like some school at home, and then I got to go to college for some classes, and then I got one job and I worked at, and then I got another job, so that's 2 jobs, and then like extracurriculars, like I'm like the captain of like my own sports team too, and I like run that. I'm like the manager as well, you know, so, and then I don't know, like trying to do other stuff on top of, you know, like your normal, you know, classes. It's like dang, you know, so that I'm kind of realizing that with, and you know, I've been able to keep up with that schedule like pretty well, you know. I mean, I work myself a lot, sort of like next semester I think I'm doing I'm just shy of like 20 credits or something, so we'll see how that goes. But with, you know, I'm to the point where it's like I'm shuffling stuff around in my schedule, seeing how I can squeeze in another opportunity, and it's like I feel like I should be doing more, because like obviously I have some downtime. And that's the other thing I think I need to realize is like I don't take enough like downtime for myself, but I enjoy my schedule and I enjoy what I do. So it's like, you know, I kind of wrestle. It's like, do I really need downtime? I'd rather either A, be working on a goal, school, something like that, or B, like making money. You know. So yeah, I've been debating those ideas and thoughts, but it's, I don't know. I had another opportunity float my way, and it's like I jumped on it, and now I'm realizing that like I might have to let this one go, because I just don't have enough, like, yes, it's like I can find time for it, but I can't 100% fully commit to it. And I'm the type of person, it's like if I can't 100% like give my 100% commitment and 100% effort, like I just don't want to, you know, excuse my language, you know, half blanket. I don't want to swear. I'm getting better on that. You know, it's like I don't want to do that, you know. And then I feel like same with like the people that you work with or the people that are affected with that opportunity. I feel like it's also robbing them of, you know, because you're not giving your 100% like undivided attention, or even like 75. It might be like 40-50% effort, you know, not effort, but just like your time, you know. So I've been wrestling with that because it's like I love a packed schedule. I love, because I've noticed with a packed schedule, it's less decisions that I have to make, and that kind of sounds like I hate thinking, man, like some like Patrick Star type stuff. But no, it's not that. It's just I guess it's getting into a routine, you know. It's just I don't know. I saw an interesting video. I'll try and link it if I can find it. But God, I forgot what the title was even. But like the central message, I'll like summarize it up, was I think the video is something like, why are you so tired, you know, all the time? And it's basically, you know, like go back to caveman days, right? Like you got a caveman, and you know, he's got like 4 or 5 decisions: wake up, find water, find food, you know, socialize with your like tribes, you know, stay alive, you know, notice like a handful of decisions. And now, especially with like cell phones in your pocket, it's like you wake up and you're just tasked with so many decisions. I think I heard this number, but I'm probably just making it up. I heard like it's probably low, honestly. But it's like something humans make like a couple, like 3,000 plus decisions a day, or something like that, and that's just wild. Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's like, yeah, probably. I don't know if 3,000 is the right number or not, but yeah, you know, you wake up, you know, it's like, immediately for me, my first thought is, do I accept this alarm clock or do I go back to sleep? I hit snooze for a couple minutes. Decision 1, wake up, you know, get dressed. Oh, do I open my phone? Do I go on, you know, my phone and social media for a couple minutes? I do that, and then it's like, wake up, what do I do? Do I take a shower? Do I shave? You know, and just like run through the motions. You go to work. Like today, I'm on my way to work right now, obviously, but I was leaving. I was like, dang, like I'm kind of hungry. I normally don't eat breakfast in the morning, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get breakfast. Stop at the gas station. Just got whatever. Hopefully that won't do me dirty. No, no, I'm joking. You know, but it's like I have all these decisions, and I kind of feel like it's like yeah, that's why I'm tired. I'm curious. Do you guys feel tired all the time? not like that, you know. But it's just you got a lot of decisions to make in the day, you know. And the other thing that you got to remember is not just like everything you do counts, like absolutely everything. You know, you do something good, like you wake up, you brush your teeth, good, you know, you do this, that's good. But the other things, you wake up, it's like, oh, you didn't go to the gym, that counts. You had a, you know, like a bad meal, that counts. You know, oh, you didn't study today, that counts. You didn't like learn and like better yourself, that counts. So it's like, because a lot of times people think that just the stuff they want to count. It's like, oh yeah, I did this, and this today. But it's like, what didn't you do? You know? It's like, because that counts as well. And you gotta factor that stuff in. You know, I feel like that's not a scary realization, but that's something I'm realizing too more. You know, it's like, yeah, I feel like that's the other thing I'm kind of realizing is, you know, I'll have a lot of days where it's like, oh man, like we're just gonna like get through today, you know. It's like, all right, today's objective is like just survive, you know? And then it's like, I don't know, you have a couple of those, like say you do that for a week, you know, it's like, oh man, like don't get me wrong, like that's okay sometimes. Sometimes you just need to get through the week, you know, but it's also like, oh, like what didn't you do that like you kind of needed to do that you didn't? And it's like, oh man, like that counts, you know. But I guess that's kind of the central idea for today's, do we call them vlogs? I don't know. It's not like a podcast or anything, so I don't know what to call this. I don't know, just every time I hear like vlogs and stuff, I think back to that like 2016, 2017 era of like YouTube where it's like, what's up guys, today's like, yes, you're skittle beep bop beep, you know, and like, I don't know, like I kind of cringe with that stuff, but I think the whole I don't know, I'm trying to fight the cringe nature and like what other people think, you know, because I was like, that's never really affected me too much. Like I've always been okay with especially like making myself like a fool for like a little bit or something, you know, like especially for making other people laugh. I'll throw myself under the bus if I can, you know, make someone's day happy, you know. But I just lost my train of thought. Bus happy. But I guess so going more into that like opportunity cost. Same with like if you're worried about what other people think, you know, I've done pretty good, and I haven't had too many opportunities that I regret that I skimped out on because I was like too scared of like, oh, what's somebody gonna think? There's a couple. I'll say one. There was we had like a school talent show or something, you know, and I don't know, I feel like I'm a decent singer. I got some pipes on me, you know, and I don't know, I kind of wish I did it, you know, and I think, you know, I mean, granted, if someone like recorded that and had video and like say it went bad, you know, it's like, oh man, I'd pay to have that removed, you know, but like, hey, if it went well, you know, not even like personal, like, oh, he's so cool, like personal gain, just I guess that is personal gain, not social gain, that's what I mean, not any like social gain you get from it, like, oh man, singing, okay buddy, just merge into my lane, and go back, okay, yeah. Goobers, anyways, but but it's not like for social gain, it's for personal gain and for personal growth. I guess that's what this is. You know, I keep trying to stick a label on this, you know, which isn't always good. Like, it's okay to have something undefined in your life, but I guess yeah, that's what this whole thing is. It's personal growth and learning how to formulate not just thoughts but educational thoughts. I hate that because I sound pretentious and I kind of sound like highbrow type stuff, but no, it's and that's a skill, you know, learning how to formulate stuff, because for me, and like especially when stuff gets quiet, I'll just like to say something like funny or random, you know, to like break up the tension, obviously. But I'm trying to not do that so much, and just be able to have just like a somewhat educational and intentional like word vomit, you know. Another thing I'm working, if you notice, I don't edit these like at all. Like, this is just straight, you know, dome to mouth, you know, pen to paper type stuff, you know. So I try to be able to do that, because you know, especially if you've ever like tried like recording yourself, like even YouTube or just like public speaking assignments or something, you know, like you'll start talking and then like there's just so much like silence. Because if you look at my channel, I started with like YouTube videos and gaming videos, you know, and like I'd stream myself gaming, but that's the only way I could like actually like record the videos, you know, and like I would have some like cool moments and stuff, but like I look back on it, this is the only way I could like record myself. I didn't have like an external microphone, whatever. I think they turned out pretty well. Actually, no, I don't know. Pretty production-wise, pretty well, you know. But like I didn't want to go back with. I didn't know how to go back with voiceovers and all that stuff. But I would notice there'd be decent sections, you know, where it's just like 25 minutes straight I didn't say a single word, you know, especially if you just like whatever. I think this, dang, what are we at, 21 minutes? Okay, this will be a long episode for today. But yeah, I think what do we I'm gonna do a little debrief what I just rambled about for 20 minutes. I guess opportunity costs, pack schedule, time management, and yeah, all that stuff. But that's pretty much all I have. And I guess maybe triple upload. We'll see. Anyways, that's all I got. See ya.